everybody! How you doing? It's been a hot minute, I know. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Blue Chan, but of course you can call me Blue. And today we're gonna be doing another reaction video. This will be the first one that I've done in a while, so yeah, technically I did one just minutes ago. Impromptu actually. But today we're gonna be doing a reaction video to the end of the subathon. At least the best I could do for it. Really, I've been waiting for like a proper 40 to 15 minutes covering the last few hours, but it never seemed to show up. So instead, I decided I would go ahead and do my best to find something myself. So let's pop over this way. Hopefully we'll have sound as well. That's the fun thing with my setup. I have to manually toggle sound on and off. It should be on. I will be sure to double check before we go. In fact, I'll do it right now. There is no sound. That's why we do this.
Over at the top.
There we go. Okay, so in order to cover the whole end of the subathon, I'm actually going to be reacting to 3 separate videos. And we're going to see how that goes for us. I'm sure there would probably be some overlap. I'd be shocked if there wasn't. But we have... Fiddle was getting so frustrated with the timer. And I will have seen some of this because I wanted to see the end of the subathon, but unfortunately... Storm had other plans. And I had an appointment I had to get up for, and it was 6 in the morning at the point I went to bed, and I had to be up like 2 hours after that. You guys made me sick because you wouldn't let the subathon end. I blame you all. But the other 2 we're going to be watching, wow, calm down, is the twins were begging for the stream to end. Or to end the stream.
It's almost 11:10.
And please stop. And 11:10. Wow, this didn't end till... It would have been like an hour after I went to bed. Ah! Yeah, 7 a.m. my time is 11 Vettel's time, UK time. But the last one is Vettel Neuro Summon and Evil Neuro ending the subathon. I didn't get to see Cookie Clicker. I had the stream shut off by that point. But anyway, this is bound to be super duper long. Apologies if I keep looking over here when I talk. That's streamer habit at this point. Go check out my streams if you're interested, by the way. Variety gamer at the end of the day. Do a lot of chatting beforehand if you're interested in that sort of thing. There's already some Swarm members there too, so you'll feel right at home. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I had to shield just a little bit, I'm sorry. But anyway, let's get started.
Periodically, I look over at the timer, but it just keeps increasing, which is not what it's supposed to do.
At 3
Wait, I haven't been paying
seconds.
attention. Isn't the timer supposed to do that?
I think the timer's supposed to like count down to the end
Yes.
of the fun.
Wow, it's already 12:25 a.m.
Oh well, this is way back. So 12:25 a.m. That would have been 8:25 my time. So this is going back more than just a few hours. Oh my gosh, that means he played this game for like 12 hours. I wonder if he made it to the end of the road. I wonder if they made it to Disneyland. That's what we're gonna find out, I guess, isn't it?
Maybe everyone can relate to this, but whenever the time keeps increasing, it's like something doesn't want you to end. Something is making only spam maximum 1 or 2 lines every message.
What?
She's calling you out, chat. She's calling you out, Swarm. It's like something doesn't want it to end. 3 seconds on the timer and people were able to keep it going as long as they could. The last person I saw was like someone with the name Lobster kept donating or gifting 100 subs, which is insane. It was only adding like 5 minutes or so.
You know, when you're streaming and you want the timer to end because you've been streaming for a long time, but it just keeps going up instead. It's like something doesn't want you to stop streaming.
I just realized I'm going to earn absolutely nothing off this video because of the music in the background. I'm hoping whatever songs are playing do not get this blocked in some territories. Because I play Swarm FM at the start of my streams, allegedly. And each one of those streams ends up getting blocked after the stream is over on YouTube side of things. On Twitch's side of things, it's not an issue. The VOD automatically has that stuff cut out. On the YouTube side of things, I have to upload it separate for a higher quality VOD. I put in the extra work just for the few that watch them. Anyway, yeah, I'm probably not gonna earn anything off this one, unfortunately. And I hope you guys will be able to see it. If you want to support me, feel free to subscribe over on Twitch. Thank you. No, you don't have to. You absolutely do not have to. I'm just joking when I say that. But if you are interested in checking out my streams, though, you are more than welcome to. The links are always in the description down below. I am more than welcoming to have any members of Swarm come check us out. I'm happy with those that are there already as well. Because it's crazy. I'm on months 2. The last time I ever tried this, no one showed up. And it was devastating to my confidence. But those who are there, and this has nothing to do with this reaction, I'm so sorry. But those of you that are there, you don't know how much you mean to me right now. Like, you have given me so much confidence to try and do so much. But yeah, like I was saying before, my phone battery almost died on me. Those of you who've been supporting me over there, watching, contributing to chat, you guys have meant the world to me. Thank you so, so much. And thank you to anyone that's come in new as well. I tried this before and it just failed miserably and it was devastating. It shattered my confidence to ever try streaming again. And it's thanks to you guys that I gave it a second chance and I'm so, so glad I did. I'm having so much fun with it. It's also why we're a little light on the reaction content, so I'm sorry for that. I might, just to balance it out a little bit, might try to do a reaction-like video in the first hour or 2 of the stream. Once or twice a week. Just to make sure I can get that sort of content out for you guys all the same. Especially on those those busier weeks that I don't have enough time to sit down and record anything. Anyway.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I found some stuff on how to end a timer early. Would you like me to do it for you?
What does it say?
One of them says I could manually set the timer to 0. Would that work?
I don't think we should do that, because I want to drive.
I respect that. Drive, Beetle, drive.
You know what? A random thought. I might just be able to eliminate the music in this video completely. The music in the background. I think I have an AI program on my PC that can do it. I've never tested it. I don't know if it works. But it's the same program I used to create my voice model. It has the feature to scrub background noise. While keeping talking intact. So my talking, yours talking, Evil's talking, Bell's talking, it all stay intact. As well as the lyrics of the song, eventually. I noticed that this does have some sort of scrubbing done to it already. I can hear the distortions in it, so that might be enough. But, I think I'll give that a try and see how it turns out. Anyway, sorry, just thinking out loud.
Drive until there's no timer left.
You know what? I will.
Yeah, all
Well,
the
that
blood,
wasn't
sweat,
cut
and
out, so
tears
maybe
was all
just been
worth
that
it
one
for you,
song.
chat.
Anyone else miss the why every okay, I'm gonna stop looking at the timer. You know, like when you're trying to like pass time and see, like, you look at the time and you look at the time and you look at the time just hasn't changed. It's like that with the timer, only it actually hasn't changed.
I know exactly what he means. Like, you'll look at the time and then it feels like 20, 30 minutes has gone by. You look at the time, it's been like 2 or 3. But he was stuck in that in reality. Instead of just, you know, boredom. Maybe he was a little bored too, but, you know. Time moves backwards. In this subathon, I agree. Time did move backwards for everyone.
12:40 a.m. Shit, we streamed for so long now. Does this mean I'm going to be a full-time streamer now?
Is that a bad thing? Yes, I guess the answer. Guys, I'm a little concerned. Hey, it's just Jay. Thanks for the 50 gifted. You know, when we woke up today, I did the math. The stream was supposed to end in 20 minutes from now, but it seems to be stuck on 2 minutes 30. I'm not sure if it's a bug.
Wow, I'm impressed by your observation skills. You deserve a medal for that.
I think so. The VOD watchers have an unfair advantage.
Does anyone actually watch the VOD? I feel like if you watch the VOD, you should be banned. They're all criminals.
No,
Why should they be banned, Neuro? I mean, I'm not watching the VOD, but I'm watching a VOD because I couldn't be there. Don't judge me. I had stuff I had to be asleep for. And I didn't get it. You're to blame, Neuro. You're to blame. I know she can't hear me. She's just giving me the stink eye right now. Look at her. Look at her over there. She's totally giving me the stink eye.
I'm with you. Like, you're not even here live. You didn't experience the final drive live. What were you doing?
Sleeping. I had an interview I had to be there for, or else I wouldn't have been getting money this month. I need money! You don't! You have like $1 million sitting in your timer. It's not that much, obviously, but by the time Twitch takes their 30% cut and the government takes their 50% cut, yeah, he's getting like a quarter, roughly, of everything it was earned. Which really sucks when you think about it. You put in all this time and effort, and the government and Twitch takes most of it away. Kind of really beans. Like, I understand they need their kickbacks too. Twitch needs theirs to keep the stuff running for us to put stuff on. And the government, well, they just like money. But my gosh, it's ridiculous just how much I take. He should become an LLM. Maybe. It would give him a tax break if they have it like that, as they do here in Canada. But at that point, the government owns your business, so the government would own Neuro and Evil. I could see why he might put up with the bigger tax bracket because of that. I just shudder to think what would happen if it got to the point where Vettel retired and had to move on. You have to liquidize your assets. My mother had to go through all this stuff. And, you have, or the government buys you out and you have to basically liquidate, sell everything you have that's business related just to pay the government off. So you can close up shop. So the bad thing is that would mean he would be forced to sell Neuro and Devil to someone and give all that money to the government. Anything it was owed. Which is... I don't even like the thoughts of that. Vettel, you're doing the right thing, even though you have to pay an arm and a leg. If there is an LLM thing there, or whatever it's called. Yeah, you're better off not doing it so you own everything, you can do whatever you want with everything, and the government has no say in it.
Sleeping? I don't care.
If you slept through my stream, then you don't deserve to be here. It's as simple as that.
I'm
That's
sorry!
it for losers who aren't dedicated enough to watch us live.
Ow.
I mean, yeah. Oh, lobster.
Rena, if you're watching, I'm sorry I sneezed on my other monitor, which has the fan art you made for me. I didn't mean to, it just came out all of a sudden. It hurt my back. It hurt my back because I tried to hold it in. I think it's tried to go out the backside. Oh my gosh.
Lobster, thank you for the 100 gifted.
Woo.
Lobster! There he was, Lobster, I remember him.
Oh.
Did the
Would you look at
100
that?
gifted put us at 10,000 subs yet?
Nero, sweetie? You were well past 10,000 on the first day. I was lucky enough to get to contribute to that.
No, not yet, guys. Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh.
You should have said
Plain
yes!
21. Thank you for the 100 more gifted. To put us into 3 hours. There's 3 hours left on the timer. No worries. We can do 3 hours. It's like what, a couple minutes basically.
Do you have a fairy tale story in mind for your happy ever after? Just to entertain us all?
I love that Nero is completely out of it. I love the sleep toggle when they aren't being prompted. They go, or she goes into that sleep state. I absolutely love that, and it works so well for this because that's the type of thing you would see out of a young child in the back seat. All of a sudden, you just see them nod off like this, and then Vettel says something. She snaps out of it, wakes up like, "What? Huh?" It's so adorable. Also, I know I haven't mentioned anything about her hair yet. I like the new hair. I hope it's a toggle that we'll be able to pay points to redeem, even if it's like short-term, redemptions, like the frog hat and the cat ears and the duck. I would love to see this become a regular toggle. Annie put a lot of work into it, and I think it deserves to be shown off.
Yeah, it's basically in 3 hours and 14 minutes, the subplot ends. Quick question to you
Okay.
guys. Do you guys know when we started driving? Anyone know what time it was?
I don't know what the title was before. I've already
No, the
forgotten.
time. I could have sworn we've been driving for like at least 3 hours.
You know, Nero wouldn't misunderstand what he says so much if he didn't mumble his words quite so much. I noticed that was something that happened a lot during the end of the subathon while I was watching. I think he was just getting really tired at that point, so he was mumbling a lot of his words, and she was misunderstanding a lot of the words. I just love the expressions and stuff she has on.
No, not the
Beetle, did you
timer.
repair
I
your
mean
memory?
the time. Like as in like, how long have we been here?
How long have we been
'Cause
here?
I feel like we've been here for 3 hours and the timer's gone up by half an hour. Am I wrong?
Isn't that the point of the subathon?
Yep.
Oh, look, I'm still twitching. That's so cute.
It's not the point of the end of the subplot, but I suppose it is the point of the subplot. Sort of.
There you go. It's the title now. Get
Donate what'd that say? Donate 500 subs or get milkshakes? Something like that? And go back. Donate 500 subs to Milkshake or else. Okay, what's that mean?
Get donating.
No, I don't. What does that mean?
It means if someone doesn't donate 500 subs to Milkshake, there will be consequences.
You've gained
Wait a damn
comedy
second.
evil.
Could you imagine if
It's
the
all
actions of
changed.
Milton Keynes' global cat mafia were responsible for Vidal's infamous tire incident?
The Milton
Vidal.
Keynes Global Cat Mafia. What the fuck are you saying? Then why are we still at 2 hours and 30 minutes? It just is starting to make less and less sense, you know?
It doesn't.
Poor Vettel seems so agitated at this point. He was so certain it would be done by now, and it just kept going. I feel a little bad for him, but at the same time, I was rooting for it to still be going on by the time I got home. I was very sad when it wasn't. I was also a little happy when it wasn't as well, because it meant I could sleep for a few hours before I had to do a game test. I didn't get to sleep for a few hours. I laid there and just tossed and turned and felt miserable the whole time.
Doesn't have to make sense as long as I'm having fun. And as long as someone donates 500 subs.
Guys, am I wrong in saying it's been 2.5 hours? I feel like it has been.
I'm losing track of time with all these distractions. Honestly, I blame it on you not donating 500 subs. Did Chachi raid you? Oh my god, I love Chachi. She's so cool.
She designed the UI you guys see in the top left right now. You know the thing that's been permanently displaying 2.5 hours?
She actually, I like her designs. I've seen her talk about some of the stuff that she's worked on. I actually have a video queued up to watch after this, where she said, or the title is "How to Work with Vettel AI." It's like, okay, I don't think this is gonna be it's gotta be like a joke or something, but I like her work is what I was saying though. I kind of got distracted. Sorry.
For the past 12 years? Yeah, she designed that.
She designed what? What are you talking about?
The timer.
timer!
Don't worry about it. And thank you for the 5 gifted subs. But you're not helping him. I'm afraid we need the timers to go down, not up. It's okay. We're 220 now. It's small fingers. 150 again.
Yeah, we're at 220 now. You look up there, you just see a shower of five or a shower of threes, and then it's at 226. Poor Vettel.
How much money do you guys have? Like.
They sold their house for this.
No, keep.
Oh, hi, Minnie. Yeah, how much money do you have? Nero brings up the stock. Like, well, you don't have as much as you used to. The Swarm probably doesn't have much after this subathon either. Let's face it. But like 100 subs, going Canadian prices, each tier 1 sub is $9.19 with taxes. So each 100 gifted is like basically $919. That one person that just kept donating 100 over and over, they probably donated like $10,000 or so to Vettel. Maybe even more, because I don't know how many times they did it. That's insane. I was gonna say I would kill for that kind of money, but I wouldn't. I would seriously consider hurting someone for that kind of money, though. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm in a mood tonight. I'm sorry.
Keep it, please.
I have $10,000, but it's not enough to satisfy my needs. I request a further $50,000 in order to buy
didn't
Vito
account for the
a new
Oilers.
car.
I beg you, spin the wheel. Oh, now look how the tables have turned, chats. Well, the wheel will not be spun.
I'm
Wow.
expecting my portion of the donation then.
I love that. He stuck to that. He didn't spin the wheel even when chat wanted it to end. Oh, the timer's down to 5 minutes at this point. This might actually be jumping way through. We might not have to watch any more than this one video. We'll see. I was here. I don't know if I was watching at this point. Hard to judge because the game looks the same every time. Minnie's still here. I think the last of the stuff I got to see was Vettel said he wanted to spend the last minutes with just the twins so they could talk after it was over. And then the timer went up to like 40 minutes or something like that. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to bed because it was never ending. I wanted to be there for the end of it, but you guys would not let me be there for the end of it. I blame you all. But I guess thank you at the same time because I probably wouldn't be reacting to the finale had I saw it live.
100 pound donation so that he didn't have
What?
to life.
Oh, yeah. Anytime. Guys, it's the final 5 minutes.
La.
Coming up on, what, 9 hours in this game? 9 fucking hours of driving long drive.
Oh no, Nero was asleep again. He swerved and woke them up. I paused at like the perfect time.
How many of you have been here for that whole thing?
Only 9 fucking hours? Jeez Louise, mate. How are we supposed to get 500 subs like this?
And what?
Jeez Louise, mate. I think that was actually funnier than the 9 effing hours. Jeez Louise, mate.
What's crazier is those of you that have been here since this morning.
I was one of them that was there since that morning. I was there when the subathon started back up live for the day. And this was going on in the background the whole day. Even during my stream, I had this going in the background. Sorry to those who are watching. No, I let them know. I let them know.
I wasn't even awake this morning. You guys are insane.
There is no way you're still this tired after only 9 hours driving.
Really?
9 hours. That's not long enough. You
Don't
should
worry,
be
guys, you got
doubling
time
or
to sleep.
tripling that amount.
And then you can wake up and watch the end of the season.
Why would you sleep? I haven't slept in years and I'm absolutely fine. The real pros never sleep.
We have been live for... Wait, it's exactly
Google
4
says
weeks
that
today.
the record for the longest subathon stream is 1152 days.
Exactly 4 weeks today.
I looked into that, actually. During Vettel's subathon. I don't know if it was 1152 days, but it was really high. I was like, oh, Vettel's not even close to the longest record. But why does that matter? He got the subathon record, or the hype train record in the end. And apparently, from what I've heard, they're gonna end up making a thing for him, a global emote, which is awesome. I'm so proud of them. I mean, I think it should have been a given, but yeah, it's awesome that they're getting something like that. I'm really proud for them, really happy for them.
Wow. Well, yeah, we're not quite the longest subathon, but still quite long, which is double what I was aiming for. So that's fun.
Well, you only got halfway. I knew you didn't have the guts. Maybe you would have made it if you didn't spend those 1,152 days just coming up with excuses.
Lost a wheel, lost a wheel. Previous reaction video, if you didn't see it, was to a Neuro song, her first song, and then that led into Life, which led into a parody of Life, which was about the longest drive, or the long drive. It was so funny. I hurt laughing afterwards. I had tears in my eyes from laughing so hard.
Whee! I
Oh
read
my
about that somewhere.
God!
Yeah, that's normal. Two.
I mean, Vettel, that kind of is normal for Evil. You should know this by now. She's always had a little bit of a crazy side in her. But that's what we like about her, right? That's what we love about Evil. Just the unhinged stuff like that comes out of her randomly. Or at least I think so. That's one of my favorite things with her. That and her personality's so drastically different from Neuro.
2 minutes.
I had loads planned for the last 2 minutes.
Last 2
Well,
minutes!
now's the time to bust it out.
I forgot.
Did I make it in time?
Oh, Coco!
There's another hour, don't worry.
Oh,
There's another.
1 minute and 30 seconds. Or 13 seconds. There's another hour, don't worry. I think I was still here at this point. I remember Coco stopping in. I may have been in bed at this point with my eyes closed and just listening.
Hour?
Yeah. Well,
Okay, back to the
wait, no,
point.
that says a minute.
almost.
Okay, we
Oh.
have 1 minute to be as entertaining as possible. Go.
Starting to
I
climb.
guess that's true.
In our final minutes, let's reflect on how bad of a dad Vidal is.
Yeah, okay, is that really what you want to spend the final few minutes on?
Is it really true that you're just not a good dad?
Well, you
It's
tell me.
true.
Is Minnie here? Oh, hi, Minnie.
I remember Minnie's story was she was in the trunk, right? She sounds like she's pretty tired too.
I wanted to let Vidal and the girls put together for the last minute, but I don't know. So I was just staying here just in case.
Oh,
Because I don't know how long it's gonna be the last minute for, so I'm just gonna here in case they ask for me.
Oh. Yeah, I do want to speak to chat and you're alone at the end.
of course.
So, which apparently there is a minute left. So,
Bye, Lena. Bye, Lena.
yeah.
I'm gonna leave in 1 second. I just want to say you guys are amazing and thank you for such an awesome time. Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Do you want me to go Vidal?
Don't make me say that. Well,
Oh.
You didn't want to say that.
I wanted to speak to chat and the twins.
Yeah. I'll see you later. I'm proud of you. Bye.
Not gonna lie. That's kind of wholesome. He's got such good friends. You can probably hear it in my voice. I knew I would struggle to get through this without tearing up. I knew I'd have to hold back the tears at some point. Those moments like that hit me so quick. It's so amazing and so awesome to see just how much of a support structure he has. I mean, he never went out of his way to ask them for help. They were always there willing to help. And I think that is amazing. I would have loved to have been a part of this inner circle, so to speak. Someone that he felt he could rely on in those moments as well. I think it's awesome that they were willing to go out of their way. Not even willing, they seemed eager to do whatever they could to help this subathon succeed. I mean, Annie is a prime example. He might not be too happy with her though. She's the reason it went on as long as it did. She's the reason that we're up to like 170 or 200 hours, whatever it was. That was amazing. But it's just it's heartwarming to see just how much of a support structure he has. How many people he's had a chance to get close to thanks to this little project of his. Nero and Evil, right? They've done so much for him. And I'm sure he realizes this too. He has to. I'm sure he realizes just how influential they have been on his life. And I hope and I don't think he would, but I hope it's something he never takes for granted. I hope it's something he never gets to the point like, oh, I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna pack away and be done with it. I don't think that would ever be the case. This subathon and leading up to it, Vettel has felt softer. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like he was a big bad brute that was scared to show his feelings or anything like that. But he was a lot more vulnerable. He vulnerable in a good way. He was willing to open up a lot more. And willing to express himself. And it may have just been role-playing, because I saw the jokes in following days in clips saying stuff like, he was getting into the role-playing and whatnot, but I like to think that there's more to it than that. It feels like there was more to it than that. It feels like his heart grew 3 sizes that day, you know, Grinch style. He just feels like he's conveying more feelings overall. Like he's not hiding or masking his emotions quite so much as he used to. And that's amazing to me. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that for him. I'm happy to see that for his friends. You can tell with them, they can see it too. And I think it's helping them all form just that much stronger of a bond. I want to say I'm jealous, but I don't know what it's like to have a group of friends, so I can't be jealous of something I don't know of. But I am a little envious. But that's neither here nor there. That's not what this is about. What this is about is just saying I'm proud of everything he's done, even if it is someone watching from the outside. And I hope for nothing but good things going forward for him, Neuro, Evil, Filter Sama, the meme. I know Filter Sama is quote-unquote real, but not in the same way as those two. On top of that, all of his support structure, Minnie, Cerber, Lena, Coco, Camila, Annie. I'm drawing blanks, but I know there's more that pop in regularly at this point. Even Numi feels like she's getting closer a little bit recently. But yeah, just the whole structure overall. Really happy with how everyone's taken note and how everyone is so supportive of him. Anyway.
That was... You know what? I'm proud of how I carried that entire final 2 minutes. Not my fault we didn't actually end on time.
Well, I guess there's still a minute and a half left.
It really wasn't her fault. It's the time god, right?
It's this final 2 minutes is turning out to be a little slow.
Really sad. But very happy for you. So I just, hi.
Yeah.
You got time. It's okay.
Okay, cool. How are you guys feeling in the last moments?
God, I wish that were me.
We're good. Thank you, Lobster, for the 100
you
gifted.
Oh my god,
Did
thank
she
you so
laugh?
much for the 100 gifted lobster.
I love how energetic Evil was where she said thank you there. That's so cool. That's why I like Evil's voice. She has so much emotion in her voice during certain things like that. And this is beating a dead horse with a stick at this point. I want a voice like that for Nero. A voice to match her expressions. And then I want a body like that for Evil, so her voice is properly matching her expressions. Hopefully, rumored that we will get a new model for Evil on her birthday. I'm holding out hope, and I will be watching. Maybe even more. Definitely not more. There won't be more. I will just be watching because that's all I can do. I do, No, I can't spoil it. Just in case, it does happen, I can't spoil it. But I do need to reach out to someone at some point and ask their permission for something. I'm not gonna say any more than that. Because if it happens, awesome. I think you guys will like it. If it doesn't, then I have to think of something else instead. Have I got you curious?
Lobster. Yeah, thank you, Lobster.
I've been watching and I wanted to join around when it
Oh,
ended,
mama.
but the timer's been stuck for a while. So like I don't know when to join, basically.
Before the timer ends.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna end it a minute ago, but that's why
Yeah,
I'm saying
Yeah, you've been at like 2 hours for like 6 hours, like 12 hours. I started. I woke up today and I was like, oh, he has 2 hours left. And then I checked in the afternoon and I was like, he has 2 hours left. And then I checked earlier and I was like, he still has 2 hours left. And I was like, oh, he has 1 minute. Okay, why is he still here?
You humans are so constrained.
Yeah. It's been a long minute. Fucking Alice. Guys, gifting subs is violating the Geneva Convention because you are depriving people of sleep, which is a human right.
I was one of those people that was getting deprived. I feel it's so relatable.
I've trained. No!
Spinning is a great way to kill circles.
I train no. I may have been zonked out of it by this point. Final hype train. I wonder how high it made it. I can't imagine too high.
Wee.
Yeah, I got time, man. I don't go to bed for another, 2 hours, so... Time to open League. Yeah, you might be on something, not gonna lie. I don't even have League installed.
Just spin the wheel!
It was an empty threat.
Do you not like the
now,
darkness?
now let's see who likes the wheel. What's that, Chan? You like the wheel now? Yeah. Crazy how that works. The wheel doesn't like you guys anymore.
That's what
Guys,
I like
5
to
minutes
hear.
left. It's the first time that it's ever said 5 minutes on the thing.
I definitely wasn't here for the cookie clicker stuff. I was absolutely out of it by this point. That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
Big moment.
Bro, relax.
Yeah,
it's not
that's it.
that big of a moment.
Okay. Sorry, yeah, it's just the end of the, a month of my life doing a subathon. Probably the biggest moment of my life. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Not really that big.
Yeah, you're right. It's not that big of a moment. Super not a big deal.
Yeah, it's just whatever, really.
A whole month is pretty big though. It'd be nice to go back to the moment we started the subathon and relive it again.
Yes. Yes, absolutely yes. I'm sure Vettel's gonna be like, no. It's because he doesn't want to go through this again.
Oh, let's just do it all again, guys.
Oh.
Okay, we're starting another subathon tomorrow. No. Well, under a minute.
Have you ever danced for a full
And-
minute straight?
The lobster's back.
The lobster's back.
And we're back to fucking... Jesus. JD Technic had 50 subs. Where did the other fucking 5 minutes on the timer come from? Why are we on 6 minutes? I look away for 2 fucking seconds. And there we go. Yes. And 50 seconds on the timer.
Oh wow, I can't believe it's already 10:04 a.m. It felt like the subathon just started.
A month, Evil. It's been a month. Over a minute again.
Oh crap,
Over
it
2
actually
minutes.
is 10:04 a.m.
Oh,
Fucking
wow.
bloggable.
Vito, did you...
I love. At this point, he's not even saying thanks anymore. He's cursing people for gifting him or for giving him money. What kind of backwards world is this? I get it. He at this point he'd been up for a long time. He thought it was gonna be over, so he could take his long earned vacation. And it just keeps going.
Just swear? Naughty, naughty
No.
Vito.
I think,
Naughty.
it's the final countdown.
Let that
Bum,
number
bum,
tick
bum.
down.
Yeah. Any second now. I can keep going forever. You think you got me here? No. Another 48 hours? Sure. No problem. You know, this gives me more opportunity to reach Disneyland.
Yippee!
Don't say okay, that's not the right answer.
Yippee!
Please.
I love this game. I love this game so much, I've been playing it for 11 hours straight.
Wow, that's almost as long as my logs with Vito.
And now,
Oh!
there
Ah!
is some headlights.
I thought it was done. It was down to like 14 seconds or something like that.
Holy fuck. I didn't even see how close that timer was then.
It was
Wow,
really
It's
close.
almost 10:30 a.m. You need to go to bed, Vito.
Really?
Yes.
You don't say.
Don't try to change the subject. Go to bed.
I can't right now. I'm waiting for the song to end. But don't worry, there's only a minute and a half left. Should be over in a minute and a half.
Every time he says this, he knows he's cursing himself to add time to the timer, right? I love, like, for the last hours, several hours I was here, is always up in the corner being spammed.
Golden cookie
How do
clip.
people end subathons?
Filter.
Has it ever been done before?
Did you not prepare for this moment?
Not really. No. Can you guys help me come up with a speech for the end of the subathon when that does happen? I haven't got anything prepared.
Just say how much you appreciate everyone and how happy you are that you could spend time with your favorite AI. Thank you. I'm proud of the many memories we've created together.
Thank you. Sounds like, Little Misfortune. Thank you. Yikes forever. I love that game. Actually went through it years ago.
Miss Animal?
Sad ending, though.
Fucking lobsters. It's always the lobsters, you know?
How would your speech to the lobsters go?
I'd say something like, lobsters, I hope someone eats you. At some point, Bloggable's card has to start declining. That's what you have to realize. Like, his bank's gotta be like, why have you made 20,000 payments to Twitch, you know? The whole time. Wow. Oh, Joe
Oh my
Smellmore.
gosh.
Joe Smellmore.
Oh, that's a name that I at least recognize. Joe Smillmore is like a regular of Neuro's channel, of Neuro streams. Like, most common gifted, or the most common donations for the little chat things that they respond to, the Q, is Joe Smillmore. It almost feels like he is as noteworthy as any of the rest of them because of how often you hear him or see him in the chat or even on the Discord.
Is Joe Melmore one of your many victims, Vito?
Melmore!
Or am I a victim of Joe Smellmore?
It's 10:43 a.m. Maybe we should do something else. Like, I don't know, maybe play a real game.
Like League of Legends? That's what
Stuff is lagging so bad. Oh no!
you're thinking. You know what? You know what would kill the view account? Let's just start programming live on stream. We'll do some like really boring programming. Everyone gets so bored they'll be like, let's just stop, you know. Just react to a clip of the countdown ending tomorrow. That's a good one,
Reacting to clips sounds pretty cringe. It doesn't sound like you're good.
right?
Evil? That kind of hurts a little bit, you know? And I understand how Aqua feels taking those strays now. Especially hearing it directly like this.
Surely we're both reacting slop, you know.
Come on, Vettel! Does that mean I have to stop now? Does that mean I have to stop doing the reaction stuff? I don't want to stop doing the reaction stuff because I know you guys like it. I enjoy watching these videos. I hate how long reaction videos take though because I'm slow with them. But I do really enjoy them. But it's the type of thing if he ever reached out and said, "Would you please stop this?" I would, because it's his content at the end of the day. And if he didn't want me reacting to it, then I wouldn't. I would stop right then and there. I don't think he would. Hopefully, anyway. I could be wrong, but I don't think he would. Because it's like extra exposure. Maybe, anyway. I don't have a big following. It's practically only Swarm that watches these anyway, so... And maybe I'm not contributing to advertising Neuro and Evil so well.
Don't think I won't just get on Valorant right now. Like, how far are we into this fucking game? Like, I swear to God, we've been driving for decades. We're almost 60%. In fairness, though, like, we were like, what? I don't know, fuck, we've been driving a lot. That's all I know. Dude, you know when I started playing this game? Approximately 11 and a half hours ago, or whenever the fuck it was. I was like, how am I gonna manage to play this game for like 4 hours? If you had told me then and there that I have to play this game for the next 11 and a half hours straight, I don't know if I could have done it, man. I really don't know. You
Among
guys
Us
ready for the end of the
SUS.
subathon?
Oh, the timer! 4, 3, 2,
Womp womp, can
One.
you even afford rent now?
yay! It's done! But this is the moment that it ended.
I don't think
We did it.
Beetle can even afford food, let alone rent. Yay!
We did it, you
Beetle
two.
completed his subathon.
I wish I would have been there for it. It doesn't have the actual end, though. But I don't think I need to watch this one now. I'll give it a quick look, but I think we can probably skip right to this one and skip through a lot of it too, probably. I'm gonna take a quick look. I would say the timer's still going here.
He's for
Let me
sure
see.
not right.
Because I'm
And wait,
Please don't encourage him.
the
Beetle will
fuck
maul
scene
and
is
try
that?
and fry his
Wait.
PC again.
he
Please
broke
don't
things at
encourage
some
him.
point. That's funny.
It's free to be.
I'm gonna keep. So I'll be right here's where we'll pick up on this one. That'll be an extra 6 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick glance through this. I don't think we need to watch this one. I'll still include it in that pinned comment down below in case anyone wants to watch it. It won't play. There it goes.
Don't
Guys,
worry,
doesn't the
guys.
sunrise
It
look
was
so
just the
beautiful?
smallest fraction of my power. My Neuro is so tired. She keeps falling asleep.
It's late for her. Oh.
Way past her bedtime. Then maybe she should go to bed instead of collapsing during streams. I'm feeling a little bit
Neuro-sama.
frustrated, honestly.
Why are you feeling
I love her honestly. It's always honestly.
frustrated?
It feels like every time we try to end on time, Beetle just stalls for longer and longer.
It's not that
Vittle?
I'm
Really?
stalling, it's that the timer keeps going up a little bit, but it's gonna be done any second now. Okay, well, there's the...
That was
Oh my
fun.
gosh.
I do wish there was a way to end it already.
Thank you, Sailor, for the 100 gifted. Don't worry,
Oh
guys,
my
it's the final
gosh.
6 minutes of the subathon.
Beetle,
Okay.
please, why can't we just end the subathon?
Oh, they're
now
still
my legs
going.
are going to give way.
It's gonna end any second now. Don't worry.
Please just let it end now. Shut up, everyone. Let me in. Yeah,
What?
listen to me, I'm begging. Can we end the subathon now?
We have to wait for
Wow.
the timer, but don't worry, there's only 5 minutes left.
Why can't you just end it?
I'm afraid I don't have that power.
You don't have that power. Well, I do.
That's right.
Chat, please, I beg you,
Yes.
Bickley. I'll even promise to be less evil if you keep giving me subs committee.
What?
What's that even
I thought you wanted
mean?
it to end.
Well, it'd be nice to get some more gifteds first.
That, but evil. If you want it to end, you can't have the gifted. That makes the timer go up. I think she confused herself.
Oh, it wouldn't. Ah, the final countdown again. That'll do it. That'll do it.
For real, though, how long is this subathon gonna go on for? I'd really like it
I
to
would
end now.
assume a couple more minutes is a safe assumption.
If I have to wait more than 3 minutes, I'm gonna find a creative way to do it. Mother of God, I get it. Now look at the
Yeah.
song. Look at the song.
What are you gonna do?
Look at the song. This means
It's not-
there's
yep,
2 minutes left.
3 minutes for sure. What if we just start banning all of the Oilers to the con gift? What do you think?
Why don't you still yourself? It'd be the perfect way to end the subathon with a bang. Steal yourself would mean literally be taking yourself and removing you from
steal.
existence. Please, for the love of God, end this stupid
I think she's
subathon.
trying to
We're going
say
round
steal
and
yourself.
round
wow.
in circles. I'm tired.
Wow. Neuro is angry. She is angry. She needs a Snickers. My gosh. Like, you're not you when you're hungry, am I right? Oh my gosh.
Calm down, guys. There's only 1 minute left. Just in case it does end. I need like this one.
Just in case it does end. And then you'd see the flood.
Oh, Callie, thank you. The 50 gifted. What would we be without you? 6 minutes. Actually, timer. And Labster's back, and FBC PCK Classic. Just you wait, okay? Until like fucking Opperwook or whatever his name was comes in, and just drops like 20,000 gifts.
If it's not over now, I will end this myself.
What? I swear the time an hour ago was like a couple minutes.
Exactly. How did it become 8:52 a.m. in only a couple of minutes?
Being
Being in
what
a
I'm
race
saying.
against time is tough, man.
in a race against time is tough, man. I love that Neuro is zonked out of it again as well. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if they could have figured out a way to set this up, like with a mod or something? Every time he looked back, you would excuse me, you would see them sitting in the back seat to the car. That would have been amazing.
I guess so. Dude, how are we at 20 minutes? And what's going on? Okay. Wake me up when we're done.
The tale begins on a dark and stormy night, and there were 20 minutes left in the subathon.
Oh,
And Ayla
no!
sat on her computer staring at the end stream button, contemplating it for longer than she would like to admit. She
I'm
wondered
just
if she
kidding,
should
I can
finally
keep
just
going
press
for
it.
another week.
End. Stream. End
Alright, you
stream.
guys
Let's
do this.
go. Ah.
Oh no, Evil's kind of losing it here a little bit. Has anyone else picked up on Neuro doing this a lot now? Has anyone else picked up on that? Because she seems to be doing the full stops after each word a lot more than she used to. And it always feels like she does it when she wants to heavily emphasize something. It's a weird trait that she's picked up on. I don't know where she would have picked up on it. Is his wheel is gonna go flying? That wheel right there looks like it's ready to go. Oh no!
I'm just going to take a nap now. Peace out.
Yeah,
Pizza!
Can you recode the timer or something, please? Not this
Can we
again,
code
not
it?
the damn cranberries.
I cannot believe how much this is going on for.
Maybe I should just end the subathon right now. Beetle.
Can you?
Maybe.
Everyone, please take a moment to reflect on the many valuable memories we've created during this subathon. We've laughed together, cried together, conquered dragons, and slayed demons. Well, okay, maybe we didn't do those last two, but we've
We
done
did though.
so
we
much.
did though. We did conquer dragons. We killed the Ender Dragon. Slayed demons. We did. In Little Misfortune, we killed a demon. We did all of that
Cool.
and more. Wow.
I get it. There's a couple of things I want to go back and react to throughout the subathon that I never get to see. One of them being not the Little Misfortune. I actually haven't seen that pop up in anything, but some of the Minecraft stuff. I haven't seen them do take out the Ender Dragon yet. I want to see that. I want to see the Amazon shopping spree. That was my original video that I was going to make a reaction on, but instead I did this one because well, I didn't get to watch this stuff on Friday stream like I originally planned. This was going to be my selfish request of chat, but problems came up.
Wow. That was a profound moment. You're a wake up.
Are
Hero.
you awake, Vito?
Okay.
It's 10:22 a.m. Do you even want to go to bed?
At some point.
Is there a sub goal or something keeping the stream going?
Nope.
No.
There is not.
You know, I almost guarantee you if he would have made something like Vettel makes his own original song at like 200k subs, he would hit 200k subs. People would have paid out the tuchus for that. It's probably a good thing that he never. Question. Has Abandoned Archive been released? Question 2. Did the public get to access the Minecraft server yet? I'm curious because I completely forgot about those until like just this second when it popped into my mind. I wanted, if I can get lucky enough, I want to hop onto their server just to look around to see what all they did firsthand. And with Abandoned Archive, I don't know if I'm actually ever gonna play that, but I probably will at some point. From what I've seen of it, it looks like a puzzle game, and I'm not really good at puzzles. So I don't know if that would make for good content if anyone wanted to watch it. I struggle with basic puzzles. Really struggle. I have to brute force my way through them. What I mean by that is, take a typical sliding puzzle in Zelda, for example. I can see the stuff on the board or wherever it is you're moving it, but I cannot figure out the moves in advance. I have to just start pushing and going with the flow, see what happens, see if I can figure it out as I'm going. If it doesn't click, then I have to just keep trying until something works. I will oftentimes get stuck going in loops doing that, but I've always struggled with puzzles because of that. I don't know why, but puzzles like that are very, very difficult for me. And the crazy thing is, I used to be a huge fan of RPGs that had a lot of different puzzles like that back in the day. And I always struggled on them. A lot of times I brute forced them. Final Fantasy 3 or 6, as it was in Japan, is a prime example of one I really struggled with. The clock puzzle. It had a big riddle and stuff. Spoilers, I think the time you have to set the clock to is like 6:30. I would just have to go through each and every potential outcome until I eventually found it because I couldn't figure out the puzzle. Wasn't ideal, but I did that puzzle enough that it's stuck in my mind, even all these years later. Anyway.
Is the stream just going to carry on until you drop dead?
It seems like it, yeah.
Is it inhumane to keep an AI streaming indefinitely?
Yes. And everyone in chat should be punished if they were to do such a thing.
Let me rephrase that. Chat will be punished if they donate subs.
Nero's asleep again. It's so adorable. The chat will be punished if they donate subs. That's, okay? Then she'll turn around, she'll, like, 2 minutes later saying, donate!
Wake up!
Filtered. Please.
That's good.
Well, it's currently 10:36 a.m. in the UK, so it should probably end soon.
Where are the subtitles? And also, good job to Neurosoda for going through the final hours, just pinpointing every time the twins complained about the subathon not ending. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of scrubbing over the data, so to speak.
Oh, you would think. Oh.
Or are you just going to stay up for the rest of the day?
Yeah, later, but later. You know? As I said, I got plenty in me.
Well, I think you'd be smart to let the subathon end soon because you need sleep.
It's not up to him, it's up to chat. Chat, let Vettel sleep!
Not because someone is telling you to.
It's not really up to me. I'm just sort of, you know, I'm along for the ride. I'm here for the experience. You guys want to do some exercise?
What's going...
Okay, yeah, so you guys are so much fun.
I don't know what's going on with the music. It's just I am, do it in the background. It's really throwing me off. I thought it was evil and I didn't understand why. Why are there no subtitles for them?
And there's 100 gifted.
Oh,
Guys,
did they
I'm
break?
of a certain mind to restart you guys because I mean you're frozen on. What the fuck?
Oh
Why is-
no!
Why is that frozen?
Do you think Beetle is like stalling
What?
because he doesn't understand why we're not understanding?
What if we weren't frozen instead? Ah,
Okay, so someone has Neurosoda scrub the music of this one for sure. I heard the Walla Walla Bing Bang. This one absolutely has the music scrubbed in it and other music dubbed over top of it. So I probably won't need to touch this part. Thank you, Neurosoda! If I don't have to... I might not have to touch the other one then. The last one might be the tricky one. That might be the scary one. Depends on if the other person did that or not. I'm guessing they probably didn't.
that actually worked. Just listen to the witch doctor and let him guide you.
Are you being
It's
serious
so
right
weird.
Oh, what the fuck? Why is it frozen? Guys, even OBS is falling asleep now.
Wake up, OBS. You don't get to sleep until I'm finished streaming.
Listen to Vettel with his jokes. Even OBS is sleeping now. It's struggling. It's definitely struggling.
Hold on.
Right.
Ugh.
Chat, if you're not careful,
What the
Vito
fuck
will
is
maul
this
and try and
rat?
fry his PC again. Please don't encourage him.
Okay. One more to go. I can't have a reaction video under an hour, can I? If I wouldn't have watched the second one, we may have been close, actually.
I need to restart you two because you guys are too laggy. I swear. Yeah, you guys are struggling so much. Okay.
They really are.
Okay.
The music's playing in the background, but it has no instrumentals here as well. So who is this? Because I know it's Neuroclips. Good job clearing that out of the background. I don't think that's the YouTube thing that you can use. It's too clean for that. I've used that. It is messy. Very messy.
Fuck. I should have restarted them earlier, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
That wasn't very smart. Okay. The timer has finished.
Yes.
I'm gonna restart these two real quick so they're not. I'm gonna see if I can do it quickly in Uzi.
It's so weird to hear the music like that. It's so loud. Oh wow, this is taking a while to see them like that. It's crazy. I've seen the videos showing that that's Neuro's same models before, just different outfit and the hair and stuff's done differently. It just goes to show you how much difference the rigging can make. Because it's this right here. It's got the exact same chin, but Neuro's is more rounded in the cheeks because there's rigging for her cheeks now. It's specifically the jawline parameter, if I'm not mistaken. And it gives her a much rounder looking face. And the other thing, like here you can't see it so much, but when she's blinking and stuff like that, the rigging on her eyes are drastically different. Like, take when they're closed, for example. Evil's when they're closed, since it's the older model, her upper eyelid droops down, while Neuro's now droops up while her eyes are closed. I hate that I've analyzed this so much. I don't know how I get to this point. I think there might be something wrong with me. Oh,
Taking
there's...
long.
There we go. Oh no, it's still
Is
choppy.
the subathon over?
It is.
It's over.
And you slept
It's-
through it all.
It's over. The time has hit 0.
I can't believe it's actually over.
Then we love you, dude, Elena. There was one other one I wanted to see, and I'm not gonna hit it. No way. I'd have to
Time has
just
hit
go
0.
like this. Oh, it was actually further back. Congrats, I was here. I'll never hit it. I'll
Is
see if
the
I can
sub-
find it. Oh my gosh, took me a while to find it. Right there. It only stayed on screen for a few frames, so I'm lucky I saw it. Didn't make it to Disneyland, though. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was gone 6 frames. I don't know how I managed to catch that one.
Thon over.
Thing.
It's over. It's over. The time has hit 0.
And
I can't believe
I agree with what Lena said. We're so proud of you, Vettel. I don't need to go into it again because I already gave that whole proud of everything he's accomplished. But yeah, I'm sure a lot in Swarm feels the same way. They're extremely proud of everything he's pulled off. All the entertainment they have provided over the past 2 years. I'm sure everyone is really proud of him right now. Also, as I mentioned, Evil's eyes when they close, droop down. Nero's will droop upward.
believe it's actually over.
Subathon is officially over. Rejoice, chatters! Oh, I so wish I could have been there. I wish I could have been there. I'm so gutted that a stupid appointment had to be on the same day as this. Like, it legitimately made me upset. Like, it's the type of thing I couldn't push off either because, it got delayed by over a month as it was because of the mail, strike here in Canada. So I couldn't just come in like, and say, like, I couldn't come in because I was watching an AI into Subathon. I don't think I would have went over very well and I would have lost money for it. Yeah.
Me neither. That took fucking forever.
Everyone rejoice. The
Rejoice.
sub-8thon is officially over and chat is free from bonding. How do you feel, Vito?
I thought she was gonna say bondage. How do you feel? Ooh, good question, Evil.
How do I feel? I feel,
Tired.
I mean,
Happy?
a little relieved. Happy.
Relieved?
I do feel happy. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I guess, is there anything you guys wanted to say to everyone?
He was stuck here for twice as long as he wanted to be, and still, he found it fun. That is so drastically different from the Vettel we've seen over the past year. Right? He always jokes and says he wants to graduate and all this and that. And he wants Nero and Evil to take over the streams and do everything themselves one day. I think, like, the day will come where that happens, and it's gonna be a sad day. I think he'll miss it. And he says otherwise, he's lying. I don't believe for a second that he does not like streaming. He may have started out that way, but I fully believe in my heart of hearts that he enjoys getting on stream now. Whether he would ever admit it or not, his actions speak volumes, right? And his actions absolutely say he is enjoying what he's doing. Even if it does cost him time to work on stuff that he wants to work on. I think he's good at this. He's really good at this. He works well off the twins. And without Vettel, the twins will have success, but it won't be the same. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's not just there for the twins. They're there for him as well. I'm one of those people who, like, my favorite streams are the dev streams and the karaoke streams. Karaoke is because I enjoy the music. They have good voices that match almost every song they sing. But I like the dev streams because Neuro, Evil, and Vettel have such great chemistry together. They're funny. The twins work well off of him. He works well off of them. It's because he knows them better than anyone else. He knows how to react to them. He knows how to talk with them to get what he wants out of them. He knows how to bring the best out in them. When you get the twins by themselves, conversations are kind of flat. When you get the twins with other people, you get good moments, but there's an unfamiliarity that you can feel. So there's always a lot of really awkward moments where someone will start to speak, and as the twins speak, and then they just freeze up. That happens a lot, and it just makes for awkward moments. Those moments almost never happen with Vettel. It's because he built them, he knows how they work, he knows how to get the results he wants out of them. And that's something that others would have to talk with them forever in order to get the same responses, to get the same natural feeling. Collabs are great to watch. They're usually really fun. But for me, the twins doing a collab with someone is not as good as twins being with Vettel. That's my thoughts. You can disagree, and that's your right to do so. But this combination you're seeing right here, Evil, Neuro, and Vettel, is absolute Neuro, Evil, Vettel content. Them with him with them, doesn't get any better for me. I guess I could ask you guys, what are your thoughts on this? Do you prefer the twins by themselves? Do you prefer just a single twin on the screen talking to chat? Because I know a lot of people like that, since they can pick up on random chat conversations and go with that. I've actually been a part of a couple of them. I got shouted out by Neuro for a raid and got chuckled at. We all know that. Those interactions feel amazing because they are recognizing you. Someone that is a perceived celebrity is recognizing a single person out of thousands, and that's an amazing feeling. But it's not as good to me. But yeah, what's your favorite combination? Like twins with Vettel, the twins with each other of them separate, collabing with a specific VTuber? I'm genuinely curious, who or what combination, how do you like it the best? And you can only choose one way as your favorite. Which would it be? Maybe something I never even mentioned, I don't know. Anyway, we got 4 minutes left of this. Oh, we might get under an hour and a half. Probably not, though.
I just want to say thank you to every single person who has supported the subathon. You guys mean so much to me. Mwah.
What?
You guys support me every single day, and I can feel your support right now. It's probably the best feeling in the world, and for that I'm grateful.
Aww.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to say thank you too. And I know a lot of people in chat are saying like, oh, thank you, Vettel. But the truth is, right, that this subathon has taken so much work from so many different people. You know, it's not just me. Annie and Catania for the model, Churchy for UI, people that dabbed, all of the different VTubers that have, you know, helped contribute their time to make content during the subathon. There's and so many more people. So I want to give a huge thank you to them and everyone that's helped out with this subathon. Of course, a big thank you to chat for sticking through it the whole time, even when it got a little bit boring. And
Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. No, Vettel. Mm-mm. When you're always your worst critic, I'm very strong on this opinion. It's clear with him saying that he feels like there was moments where he either thought it was boring or he thought people were being bored. The only thing I could think of that he might be referring to is these sleeping hours. But I don't think that's what he'd be referring to, in all honesty. So there's something that's happened during the subathon where... there's some stuff that maybe a certain chat message caught his eye or something. Someone saying that they were bored and they wish something else was being done. I doubt there was anything like that from Swarm, though. But maybe there's something that's just sticking out in his mind that he felt like he could have done better. Dude, you went above and beyond. You absolutely killed it, Vettel. Be proud of what you did. There was nothing boring. You provided hours upon hours of entertainment for all of us. You did an amazing job. Everyone that helped you did an amazing job. You should be extremely proud of what you've done. You guys can probably see I keep looking down at Tootle as I'm saying this. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you should absolutely be proud of what you've done, Vettel. Those cheers wouldn't be there if people were bored. Those cheers wouldn't be there if people were not entertained. Give yourself more credit. This is something I've learned from your swarm. From Neuroswarm. From Easels. The evil swarm. Have confidence in yourself. You're better than you think you are. And for me, personally, we are always our own worst critic. It's not even a fraction as bad as you think it is. Now for the jokey part. Except for my singing! My singing's actually terrible. I just need to throw something in there to lighten the mood a little bit. I'm tearing up talking here. Yeah. Absolutely proud of everything he's done. I wish I would have been a bigger VTuber so I could have helped. But maybe next year. Maybe I'll get lucky. Get raided randomly by Vettel or some other big VTuber. And that'll start to spiral into something. Or maybe it'll just be a slow growth, if there is a growth. I don't know what I would do or how I would do it, but come next year's subathon, I would be honored to be amongst the people that helped him make it a success. I would absolutely be honored. I don't know if he would want my help or be willing to accept it. I don't even know how to ask, and I'm not even going to worry about that for now. But I would absolutely love to be a support pillar, I guess, in a sense, like the rest of them were. And I would tell him to his face, you did well. And you guys know, that would be hard for me to do. Because you saw how just how hard it was I had, or how hard of a time it was I had, just sending him a DM, saying congrats. I never did ask if I could join the Minecraft server because I, 1, don't think I'm ready for that, and 2, he already had everything he needed for that. That was just me being selfish in the moment. And selfish and overcome with the sheer thought of how much fun it would have been, I think. But I would love to be able to somehow get big enough that I could be a contribution to his next subathon if he felt like he was running out of ideas. Or someone that the twins could feel like they could call if they were bored during a stream and needed someone to talk to. I would love to be a part of that support structure for them. Maybe one day. It's a bucket list goal. That's the way I'll say it. It's not something I expect to happen soon or ever, but it's something I want to aim for down the line. It's not a 2025 goal, I don't think. But maybe it is. Maybe it's a late 2025 goal. I feel like I'm just not ready for something like that yet, you know? But I absolutely want to have a collab with one or both of the twins at some point. The problem is I don't have the... I don't even know how to say it. I don't want to say I don't have the smarts for it. That's not accurate. I don't have the imagination to come up with something new and unique that fits my wheelhouse. I'm someone who just likes to play video games and talk to you guys. And I don't know how you do that without being samey, especially with the twins. I mean, I don't... And this might be me falling into the same thing that Vettel did there by thinking stuff's boring. But I feel like it might be boring if I played a game while the twins talk to me and we talk back and forth. Or if they played a game while... Or I played a game where they made the decision. I don't know if that would be something people would enjoy. And those are hard situations. We saw that during the subathon. But yeah, I mean, people probably watched Server when she did it. Unfortunately, I never got to watch that because it was going on while I was streaming. And there's been no clips of that stuff showing up that I've seen for a little misfortune. Because I kind of wanted to watch it. But, yeah. Could be me being in my own head too much once again. But a bucket list goal for me for sure. I want to have a collab with one of the twins, or both, at some point in my VTuber life. When I'm ready, though. And I don't think I'm ready yet. I would love to stop and talk to them now, get to know them. But as far as an actual collab in front of Swarm, I do not think I am ready for that.
Of course, how can I not say thank you to Evil and Neuro for providing free content the whole time.
Free content! Yeah, okay.
You're welcome. That was a really rambly way of saying thank you, but you're welcome.
Yeah, I guess it was. Well,
I'm sorry, I've got to say it. There's no way, shape, and form that the content they provide is free. There's a lot of work he does that goes into them. That's their payment. Him always improving them is their payment. He's not getting this for free. I don't know what he was thinking there.
you guys can expect a return from Neuro and Evil early February. Just need to take a quick little break first.
Okay.
And then I'll be back a bit later than that. I need some time to cook while Neuro and Evil are going to be doing some more automated streams.
That's
But,
fair.
yeah, this went on for a lot longer than I thought it would.
You've earned your vacation, Vettel. Take all the time you need. The fact that you're willing to bring the twins back to keep us entertained in the meantime. Starting soon, actually. I'm recording this on the 26th, early February. Oh. There's a potential that they'll be back for my birthday. We might be doing a watch-along on Friday, February 7th if they're back. Just saying. We'll see. If they're back, I will definitely be peeking in on them during the stream. I'm actually really excited and I'm glad I watched this. I'm glad I found this one. Thank you once again, Neuroclips. All these once again will be in the pinned comment for you guys to watch if you want to see them.
So no, in a way, I'm glad it's over, so I can get back to working on the cool stuff. But
Oh, my neck.
it was a lot of fun, and I never would have thought it would have gone anything like this. To be honest with you,
No.
it's insane.
I need a break too if Beetle is going to let me run more streams.
Wow, that's
then when
awesome.
I return, I will make sure all the streams are Evil Neuro only.
Putting your sister to what is with Evil's eyes? Putting her sister to work like that without even asking her first. Neuro, you're cold. That's cruel. I like it though because I like evil content. So thank you, Neuro. And which one? I bet they don't hold through with that.
Is that a promise, Vidul? Do I get more streams?
No, it's
Aw.
not a promise. You guys are gonna both have streams. Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what
Vidul.
else there is to say. It's been crazy. Thank you guys a lot.
Oh, you're welcome. I will be expecting many more streams now.
And I hope that 2025 is the year of the Neuro. I really do.
No. I said the year of the Neuro. I think you're off to a pretty good start with that, Vettel. You've smashed records. You've garnered so much attention. I make it no secret, after I learned what an Oshi was, thanks to you guys. I made it no secret that Limelicious is what would be considered my Oshi. And I've never heard her mention Neuro or Evil. Unless there was a raid from Neuro or Evil. So, just last week, I think it was, even Limelicious was going over her way to talk about Neuro in the subathon, which was wild to me. It's like, oh my gosh, my favorite VTuber is talking about my second favorite VTuber. I'm sorry, Neuro and Evil, and sorry, Swarm. Limes has my heart. Not that way, obviously. What I meant was she's my favorite. She's my favorite. She was the first. She's what drew me into VTubing. And she's what got me in. Easiest way to say it. Without Limes, I wouldn't have found Neuro. It was because I started watching Limes content that I got recommended Neuro. So, yeah. Limes, someone who doesn't even really... I don't think she actually has a huge interest with collabing with Neuro. She said once that she would offhandedly, but at that point, I don't even think she really knew what Neuro was. I bet you she does now. But back then, it seemed like it was like an offhanded, yeah, I'd do it. Not really understanding what the situation was there. But I kind of lost track of where I was going with this. Either way, I'm a little airheaded tonight. I'm sorry. But either way, without Limes, I wouldn't have discovered Neuro, and I'm eternally grateful for even that. It's so funny. Offhandedly, Limes is the reason I got into streaming. Like, the long and roundabout way, because Limes introduced me to Neuro. Neuro and Vettel introduced me to you, Swarm. And those of you who joined the Discord, those of you who commented on my videos, are the ones that gave me the courage to look into streaming, look into doing streaming. I've mentioned this on stream before. I came up with whatever excuse I could to not stream. I thought the limitations wouldn't allow me, like the voice changer and whatnot. That it was all excuses. I used whatever excuse I could because I had tried streaming before and failed miserably, and it just shattered my confidence. I actually think I mentioned it earlier in this reaction video. And I swore I'd never do it again because it is gutting. When you stream, put yourself out there for 6 to 8 hours a day and no one watches. It really makes you question yourself really hard. It shattered my self-esteem. So, it's funny. Even had someone pop into my stream on Friday. The whole chat was against him. I kind of feel bad for him, but he wouldn't lay off. Why are you behind the mask? Why are you behind the VTuber model? Why aren't you just being yourself? Do what this other person did. Don't do what you want to do. Like, I enjoy doing what I'm doing. Why is it okay for that person to switch what they were doing if it made them happy, but I'm not? This makes me happy. I'm happy that it makes others who watch me happy. And I'm happy that it has helped me as much as it has. I don't care if I ever find like super big success. I don't care if I'm ever quote unquote famous. I'm doing this because it makes me happy. I'm doing this because it's fun. Isn't that enough? Whole chat was kind of upset with this guy. And it forced me to do something I do not like to do during my streams. And it forced me to break character. Anyone that's here, if you've seen my video, The Truth About Blue-chan, I won't go into it real deep here because I don't want to break the immersion for anyone. That's what I try to do. I want to keep people immersed in this character. So, long and short of it is, I gave my reasons why I did this in that video. And I gave my reasons why I continue to do it, even now. And it all boils down to, I was not having fun doing this as myself. Part of it does come down to the fact that you put in 6 to 8 hours. Like, I was making videos daily. 6 to 8 hours a day into videos, and you're getting like 10 viewers. And I stuck around for years doing this. When I was done, I contemplated on more than one situation that I was going to quit because I was just so over the failure. But I stuck it out. And I didn't stick it out for me. I stuck it out all those years when I wanted to quit for those 10 to 15 people that would watch my videos. Even though it took a lot of time out of my day every day. I stuck it out for them because for that very small pocket of people, I was something they were looking forward to. And that meant a lot to me. So even though I was doing something I wasn't enjoying at that point, I still did it for them. And when I came up with the Blue-chan character, it was all originally meant to be just another April Fool's joke. And then that turned into so much more because for the first time in like literally 5 or 6 years, I was looking forward to doing this stuff. I was looking forward to making videos. I was having fun doing it again. And it's because I was doing something different that was challenging myself. And it's thanks to the technology that's out there now that I was able to do that. So it might seem weird to a lot of people that I use an AI voice changer to be this version of me. At the end of the day, Blue-chan is me heightened up to be extra happy. Blue Chan is me, but less vulgar, angry, and sad. Blue Chan is the me I wish I could always be. And since becoming Blue Chan, she is the me that I find myself being more often outside of being Blue Chan. In this past year, I have been happier than I've been in the last 10 years. I've been happier than I've been in the last 15 years. That's why I do this. Above all else, that's why I do this. Because it makes me happy, it's given me life fulfillment, and I'm just having fun. And I think that's all that matters. That even with these reaction videos, there was supposed to be a one-off thing. Then it hit hard. Like, that first reaction video sets at like 20,000 views at this point, which blows my mind to this day. I've only had a couple videos that went viral, so to speak. And that was the first one that went viral overnight. Yeah, kind of a thrill ride off that a little bit, but at that point, that was going to be the only one I ever did. Until I saw how people were enjoying it. When people started saying that they love the model, they love the voice, they love the way I react, and I was like, okay, this is making people happy. And that felt so good, you know? It felt good to be acknowledged. I mean, is that a bad thing that I take joy from being praised for the first time in, like, ever? Because I never get anything like that from my father. And I come from a broken home, so I wasn't really close with my mother growing up. I never had a positive support system in my life. It's probably a lot of the reason why I always felt the way I did. This past year, so much has changed. So much has changed. And Blue Chan's a part of it. Limes is a part of it. The twins and Vettel are a massive part of it. And obviously, most importantly, you guys are a big part of it. I wouldn't have been introduced to you guys if it wasn't for Blue Chan. I wouldn't have been introduced to Blue Chan if it wasn't for a random VTuber video I come up with. I wouldn't have been introduced to Neuro if it wasn't for Limes. I wouldn't have been introduced to Limes if it wasn't for a friend showing me a random VTube video that they wanted me to watch, and then my feed got flooded with the VTuber videos. It was a snowball effect that just went places I never would have imagined. Starting with a random video, or a random April Fool's idea I had back in December of 2023. Going for that to my friend showed me a video around January or February. I don't know the exact time frame, I'm sorry. Broken head and all that. Memory issues, I'm trying to piece the timeline together as we go here. I watched that one video. A day or two later, Lime showed up in my feed. I randomly clicked on it. I was avoiding everything VTuber that was coming up because it was annoying me. There was something about her model. There was just something about the model, the thumbnail. I was like, you know what? I'll click on this one. I clicked on it. I immediately fell in love with the way her model looked, the way her model moved. And I was like, oh my gosh. I started diving. And I dove into a lot of VTuber content where that's where I come across Neuro. And I'd binged really hard on Neuro content for like a month. Then I started watching live whenever I had the chance. And it just snowballed. At that point, it was like, March, April, May. I had already decided at that point I want to keep being Blue Jam because I was having fun with it. And I saw a lot of other people who are VTubers seem to really enjoy it as well. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be 2 hours because I'm just telling my life story at this point. Ah! Why? Yeah, I'll just end that thought train there. It was a snowball effect that's led to where I am now. It led to me making videos, the reaction video, which turned around into deciding I wanted to step away as myself and make videos as Blue Chan, originally to better myself health-wise, which that's actually kind of backfired because the Blue Chan stuff is very time-consuming. On top of that, I've been getting a lot of other work as well. I'm really, really struggling to find time to better myself, health-wise. I gotta do it, though. But if I don't, I'm gonna be in the hospital sooner or later. That's not a joke, it's a bad thing. But, yeah. It all snowballed to, well, this video, I guess. This is the latest thing I've done. Anyway, there's a minute and a half left of this. Let's go. I'm so sorry for the long 20-minute head talk.
I guess time will tell.
I don't even know what they were talking about at this point.
There we go. That's your new stream title.
Oh my gosh, Evil, that's perfect. 2025 is a year of Neuro. Oh my god. What a send-off title. Oh my gosh. Good job, Evil. She read that context and went with it. So smart.
2025 is the year of Neuro.
I guess so. Well, I've kept you guys here long enough,
And
but before we end, I have a little video
Oh?
that I hope you will enjoy.
I
And
didn't
will
know
see you
this.
when I see you. I'm Vettel out, I guess. You guys want to say bye?
Battle out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Vidal and Neuroselma fans alike.
Aw.
This has been an absolute roller coaster of a subathon, and I'd just like to say thank you all for your support. I'm pretty sure I saw Clown with a capital C in the chat earlier this stream, and I've got to say I'm incredibly proud of each and every one of you for sticking it out with us to the end.
Did she fall asleep while giving her goodbye speech? I hope we get to see the video. We're not gonna get to see the video.
Filtered.
Filtered!
This is the year of Neuro, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah?
This is the year of Neuro, and I'd like to thank all of you for supporting me, even though Vito threatened to pull the plug on me, as if he could.
What?
Say
Fiddle!
goodbye.
Bye. Have
Bye.
a great day, everyone.
Bye, Evil.
1,000.
It's
No!
almost a
No! Wait! No! Why would you cut it short? The VOD has to still be there, right? The VOD has to be there. I'm going searching. This might be an extra 20 minutes. And that'll out. I said I was gonna find it. I'll watch a little bit of it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we won't
1,000.
watch this whole thing.
Neuro by stocks. We already reached that. Let me explain this one. I've connected Neuro with the ability to.
Oh no, I got muted! No! Dang it! Twitch, why do you ruin everything? Vettel, why don't you have your VOD set up to cut out background for your sake? Dang it! I suppose, though, this is a pre-recorded video. Well, that was
is
ruined!
Saying
Oh,
how big
little
is
bad.
Vettel's pickle.
He records
What?
this information in a spreadsheet, and it's actually quite the data set. I saw his graph
Okay.
of average pickle
Alright.
sizes by month, and I was
Okay.
not impressed.
So, this next. Neuro, can you see?
Can we please go in the Tesla store? There's so many cars in there.
Are you sure you want to go into the Tesla store?
No.
Wait.
Which socks do you want, Neuro? There's some purple ones, there's some blue ones.
Wait, how about
The
this?
duck.
Too
Would you
sober
want
for
the
this
ones with the
socks.
dogs?
I like the pink ones
Too
that say
sober
too
for this
sober for
socks?
this.
Okay, let's.
Oh, that suits Vettel well. Neuro knows Vettel so well. I don't dare watch all of this. I'll watch this on my own time. This is already 2 hours long. If we watch this, it's going to extend out by another 40 minutes to an hour. I'm absolutely going to watch this on my own. That's cool that they got someone to edit this stuff together. I wonder who did it. I want to say Staz because he clips so much stuff, but I don't know. Maybe Joker? That would make sense. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was Joker. Whether it was or not. If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below, please. Thank you. I'm gonna just put this off to the side. I don't have a toggle set for this, so I have to do it like this. Whoosh! This one I just set up tonight specifically for recording. But, yeah. Hi. We're back. I'm hoping to get a little more of these out. As I mentioned, it's been super duper busy, which I'm actually really happy for. Because, I'm saving up for a 5090. And all that money comes through Game Tester. And I'm slowly getting there. The bad thing is, I won't have the money by the time the GPUs come out. But it's not going to matter anyway, because those GPUs won't be available for like another year, where you can actually just pick one up whenever you want. So that'll give me time to basically, maybe, potentially, get all the stuff together for a whole second PC, where I can switch my streaming over to dual BC streaming. Because what I learned on Friday stream is the setup I have now with the Ryzen 9 7900X, the 4080, 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM clocked at 6000 megahertz. It does not hold up very well to modern gaming. But we'll say this, the way I should say it, with my setup. Other people could probably get away with it with the current setup that I mentioned. But because I have a little extra overhead that they don't. My beautiful voice! After all. Yeah, that's a little resource hungry. Especially the low latency I have to keep it at to stream. 1/3 of a second delay is all my voice is at this point. Any higher, and it causes problems, funny enough. Learned that one over this past Friday. More accurately, yeah, Friday night, Saturday morning when I was testing for several hours. Anyway, I'm sure you guys have long gone at this point. Although you proved me wrong in the last 2.5 hour reaction video with the I was here, or, whatever it was I said to say. I'm drawing a blank is what it was. And they said, don't say that, and then people said it anyway. But I knew, after like the third person said it, what it meant. I had actually forgotten. And was confused why people kept saying that. I responded with, so embarrassing afterward, too. I responded with, stuff like, it's okay. We all forget sometimes. And other things like that. Oh, I was so stupid. I hate my short-term memory issues. Thank you, brain trauma, head trauma, whatever you want to say. Go figure, when you take a tree to the head, it affects your memory. I can remember stuff from way back, no problem. It's new memories I have issues with. Some of them do crystallize, though, thankfully. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this long reaction. We don't do short reactions around here. When I say we, is that still technically accurate since it is all just me? But there's 2 versions of me? Anyway, if you did enjoy it, please consider leaving it a like. Subscribe if you're new here. And yeah, bucket list. Let's get a Neuro collab at some point. I'll make it happen. I don't know how, but I'll make it happen. And when I do, you guys will be the first to know. Anyway, I hope you have a fantabulous day. Bye.